Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with the Fitchburg Public Library, and today I have Lisa and Tegan. How are you two today?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. And thank you for joining me today on this lovely cold Friday.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're staying warm in the library today. And Lisa, let's start with you. You've got some building updates and some other kid programming coming up.
Yeah, I do. So brand new year. It's exciting. Later this month, we are going to be installing a new print management system here at the library. So before, it's just been you kind of print and you grab your prints, they immediately print out. So this new system, it's going to be a pay as you go. So you won't have to worry about your documents being taken or lost or anything like that. So you go to our computer, log in, print, and then you'll go over to the printer and there's a little place where you'll scan your library card and it'll bring up what you want printed. So you can even delete stuff off there. So it's going to be a lot more flexible and it'll be a lot easier, I think, for people as we go.
Well, that sounds cool. That's awesome. Nice new technology, using your library card to keep all your documents safe too. That's really nice.
Yeah, we're excited. We hope it'll be good.
Awesome. And is that, are you adding printers, or is that still just the same printers you have now?
So it's still the same two printers we have now, the big copy machines, but also I forgot with this system, there will be an option to print remotely. So there will be a new page on our website where you can basically upload a document to our printers. It'll hang out under your library card for like 24 hours. So you can come in and print it whenever, and you can print from like a laptop or something, which we haven't been able to do before.
Well, that's really neat. That's really cool. If you don't have access to a printer, you could do that. That's sophistication right there. That's some technology.
We're getting fancy this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's really awesome. And what do you have other building updates as well?
Yep, I do. Just really quickly. So we know Omicron's kind of virulent right now, unfortunately. So for the next 2 months, we're just having our meeting rooms closed down for a little bit. So unfortunately, we've had to kind of cancel that out for the next 2 months, but we're hoping to reopen them in the coming months. But for now, we're closed down on meeting.
Okay. Well, trying to stay safe and totally understand that and keep everyone's health in your minds here at in the city. So good. And what about some kid programming coming up?
Okay, so I have notes here because I'm not as good as this. So Tuesdays, we're still doing take home Tuesdays. So you can stop by and grab crafts. There's kind of sets for ages 2 to 5 and then 6 to 12 on Tuesdays. And then Fridays, we're also doing Friday Fun to Go. So same idea. They're kind of divided by like crafts for the littler kids and then kind of the middle grade kids. Mm-hmm. And then for teens this month, it's a little different. We are doing final survival kits. So on January 12th, you can come in and get a little survival kit for your finals for the teens. So
that's awesome.
Hopefully, get you through that last stretch there.
They come with tissue papers for the tears, just in case.
I don't know. I'd have to ask them to come prepared.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. That sounds good. And always love those take-home activity bags for the kids. I think that's a great idea to have. And are those really popular? Like, do those go out pretty frequently?
They do. Yeah, they are pretty popular. So they are available right as the library opens on that day. So Tuesdays, 9:00. And then Fridays, we open at 10. But we have been stepping up the number that we're making. So if you don't get in right away at 9:00, there is likely there'll still be some for you too.
Awesome. Well, that's good for someone like me that would show up late and be like, oh no, it's Tuesday, it's noon already, and hopefully there's still some there.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. All right. Well, thank you, Lisa. Let's move on to Tegan with some adult programs and some update on the winter reading.
Yeah. So first with the adult programs, following the closure of our meeting rooms, we are moving to all virtual for those. So we have our book clubs. We have our Wednesday morning book club, and that's on January 19th at 10 a.m. And this month they're reading The Little Paris Bookshop. And then we also, that same week on January 20th, we have our evening book club, and that's at 7 p.m. And that's Nothing to See Here is the book they're reading this month. And you can get access to the Zoom link by emailing us and getting in touch.
Gotcha.
And then we also have a fun take-home craft. It's beeswax wraps. Nice. So you'll get a nice little piece of fabric, you have to go on some beeswax, and then you can either iron or bake it on there. And then they're reusable for sealing food or bowls or anything like that.
That sounds awesome. That's a cool
Yeah.
craft to take home for the adults.
Yeah, something nice and reusable.
We're not left out. Yes.
Yes. And those will be available starting on January 26th at 6:30.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And
And
then we
then
have some winter reading program. Right?
yes, winter reading. Yeah. So that's for all ages. So we have for the children, we have the 3 different age groups. There's Read to Me, which is 0 to 6, and they'll need to read 10 books and do 6 activities. And the activities include things like play a board game or random act of kindness, art project, things like that. And then once they complete that program, they'll be entered in a chance for a drawing for a $25 Target gift card.
Nice.
So that's the Read to Me group. And then there's the readers, which is really similar, except for they only do 6 books and then 6 activities.
Mhm.
But then the prize is the same for that group as well. And then we have the teens, so ages 13 through 17, and they can read 4 books and then complete 4 activities. And their activities are a little bit different. Some of those are cook a meal. They also have random act of kindness, some things like that. And then their grand prize is a $25 gift card to Noble Night Games.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Same. I was like, can I be a teenager? That's
Right?
fine,
Yeah, I love. We're a big board game family here, so that would be awesome to get. That would be
Yeah.
really cool.
And then finally, there's the adults. Don't want to leave them out.
Mhm.
And for the adults, they just need to read 6 books and track those. And once they read the 6 books, they can come and pick out a free book.
So hey, you get another book for reading 6 books. There you go. It's
Yes.
yeah, well, if you're reading that many books already, you're an avid reader. So another book's always good to the collection there. So
Yeah.
that's
Exactly.
awesome.
Yep. And that runs through the end of February. So February
Okay.
28th. So you
That was
have-
going to be my next question: is how long is that going? Till the end of February? Perfect.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
you can track it all through Beanstack. So if you've done like summer reading before,
Mhm.
recently we have that Beanstack app, and through the online platform, you can all track it through there.
Nice. And I like that app. We're in the same library system here in my town, and the app we have the same app. It works really well. I really do like that app to keep track of reading and everything for my kids through our programs here in my town. So that's pretty awesome. Well, thank you two for all the great information. Lots of good programs, and going virtual, everyone, for those programs. Make sure you pay attention to that. And
Yep.
and you'll let us know when we can open those back up in a few months. You said hopefully that stays only a few months. It doesn't keep extending.
Yes.
Absolutely,
We hope.
yeah.
So well, stay warm out there. It is cold. We're getting into that time of the winter where it's just cold and
Yep.
ready for summer. And all right. So well, you two have a good rest of the month, and we'll talk to you guys in February.
Sounds good.
Great.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.